So I just wanted to quickly go over a demo of my Morse code game, which has a better title and I promise. Explain some of this tutorial yet, so the core mechanics here. So as we go and we play here, we have a character who can obviously move WSD. That's pretty standard. You have a flashlight, which you can toggle on by pressing N, and then it has a power meter. These kind of down, and you can bump it up by pressing M to charge it. Obviously, all these things are still on the bottom right for explanation. Forget about that, but that's kind of like the first little thing. Next is we have view, which will show up this nice little info page. Those can be shown by escape if you press that instead, which will give you your quit, escape options, but also on the right tells you what you have to do. So let you guys read that for what you do in the game. But then on the left side is all the Morse code things that you can possibly type in. This game, as a core mechanic, will involve you entering Morse code to functions, and so all the Morse code letters are there. So for example, if we wanted to test that out, I can walk down here and you'll see that there's a door and it has T on it. Then I look in here and I find that T is a long dash. Then I hold spacebar, put in that code. So I hold the space for a little longer, one dash, I have completed. It flashes up and I've gained a permission. Didn't open the door immediately, but it gives me a permission, and you'll notice that permission on the top, 1 and 2 slots permissions. That allows you to, at the press of that number, so the 1, I can now open this door. So now that I've opened the door, I can navigate through this door. I can close it again by pressing 1, but I essentially have access to that door. And then you can continue on and go from there. There will be codes, I guess, that you will find that it will say that you have to enter in a code in a terminal. And so that you'll find these little terminals around here, and when you walk up to them, you can press E. And when you get one of those situations where you have to enter in a code, you will type grant in this thing. It doesn't like to, so you type grant, and you type your code, and then it will grant you the permission. So some harder kind of codes, you have to enter in a code there and do that. You'll also notice that you have a certain amount of slots here. So once you've reached your max amount of slots, you won't be able to add any more codes. So you remove some. And the way you remove them is you also go to this terminal and you type revoke, and then you type the number 1 or 2 or whatever of the slot that you want to remove. If I wanted to add it, I could go revoke 1, and then when I go out of here, I no longer have that slotted in. That should be all that you really need to get going. There's going to be a lot to go through. Again, the kind of main mission here is to escape through a stairway that's in the other kind of opposite side of this area. And to do that, you have to go through the vault room to begin with. That's kind of your first little objective. There will be a monster somewhere, so keep your eye out. Luck.